I hope everybody's doing okay. I can't complain. Don't do no good. Nobody wants to hear it. I've had bad news and good news, or, better news, both today, good and bad. I think I jumped another time zone if I'm not mistaken, so a lot of you might not find me right now. Normally I'd have somebody on here by now, but I think I'm another hour earlier than normal. I'm still at 7 o'clock my time, but I'm in a different time zone, I think, now. Hey, Mr. Sean, how you doing? Hey, Ricky, how you doing? Hey, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. And I got you on the first. Thank you so much. That helped a lot. Now that'd buy all the transmission fluid I need there. Oh, I'm sorry, Sean. It hasn't been a great one for me, but we all got our battles and stuff. I'm sorry to hear. Me, I'm just taking it easy. Damn. Need some trucks to park here. It's kind of like a drive-through. Woo, there's a medical helicopter next to me. Look at this. Look at this thing. Parking next to me. Dang! There's a rotor on that sucker. The rear rotor. Woohoo! Put some blades on that chopper. That's a nice looking bird now. Brand new. Brand new. Medical. Right on. Somebody's getting a new life flight unit. That is cool. Pretty cool. Hey Rachel, how you doing? You got to keep saying until I give me a second to look there. Mr. Greg, I see your comment now. If I'm looking somewhere, I don't see the comments and they come so quick. I don't see them all the time, and then when someone repeats one 3 or 4 times, it really screws with me. No, Mr. Yeah, I seen it earlier, in between answering Sean when he said it's been a terrible day, and then the helicopter come in and got my attention. I'm sorry about that. Oh, I'll be damned. I'll be damned, Sean. I'll be damned. Yeah, Mr. Greg, I was just taking care of a couple things, trying to catch up on them, because they come so quick. I don't mean no disrespect to nobody. Just like Rachel, like, hi, hello. I mean, come on now, give me a minute to answer people. Oh, goodness, I'm an old man. Move, Jack. Jack, move. Go outside. Take a look at this chopper and show off the vehicle, shall we? Sweet. Hello, Detroit boy. That's sweet. Yeah, put some blades on it and go for a spin. I'm in New Mexico. I'm just outside of Albuquerque, New Mexico. As I call it, Albuquerque. Hey, I met the mayor of Grant, New Mexico today. I kid you not. I met the mayor of Grant, New Mexico today. Oh, it's going cool, but check this out. The mayor of Grant, New Mexico is the marijuana mayor. Yeah. He's the first ever mayor to have a dispensary, I guess. So he is the marijuana mayor. Isn't that just cool as hell? I wish all politicians was like them. At least tell the truth about, cannabis. Hell yeah. Old Trump and them say they want to make America great again. Hemp fuel, hemp paper, hemp clothing, hemp food. You start with them. Next time they have a pandemic, you won't be out of toilet paper. Won't have to make this synthetic fucking meat out of crickets and stuff. Grow hemp. I'd rather eat a hemp burger. You know what I mean? But our world's going to hell in a handbag. Well, the trip's having its hiccups. I've got a front seal leaking on the transmission, and I've got to try and baby it in another 700. Well, I got to try and baby it another 700 miles. If I can baby it to 700 miles, that'd put me at the vent. It'd put me in a place I can do the repairs that need to be done. Yo, Big Stink, what's up? So if I can just make it in. Right now, my biggest trouble is going to be fuel. I'm about $200 short in fuel to make it all the way to Topeka. Now, I'm going to stop in, I think, Santa Rosa and Tucumcari. Probably a day each place, trying to see if I can get up some fuel. Because, if I can make 100 miles a day and stop and maybe get some donations up, well, I'll still make it there in time. So we just have to see what happens. One friend did send $50 for fuel. So now I'm down to needing $200 for fuel. Of course, I can't do that until the 1st. Now, if somebody had a few bucks they wanted to loan me till the 1st, well, that would be great too. But I'm going to make it there. The good Lord is going to make sure I make it there. A little leak, that's just the devil. God's holding the dam in. The seal's going to stay intact until I get into Topeka. And, it's a $20 fix. $1,000 in labor, but the part itself is 20 bucks probably. And good thing is I'm still healthy enough and I know how to drop the transmission, put a seal in, and put the transmission back in. Just a lot of work for a 66-year-old part like me, but I'll get her done. I don't have $1,000 to pay no one else to do it. Just like when I put the engine in this by myself a couple years back, remember? I offered 60 bucks an hour, and not even Phil at Barrett Awesome Possum would work on it. I don't work on Chevys. So, that's why I'm the one that fixed that school bus that sat there for years and years and none of them could fix. The little white one? Yeah, I don't work on Chevys. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not trying to be fast at all. I would like to get there a day or two early, but it don't matter because I can always be there a day or two after. See, the only place I really need to get to right now is there, and while I'm there, I can fix the vehicle. If I have to wait all the way around to the first to have money to move on or something, no big deal. You know what I mean? Stay 10 days out at the farm, and I got plenty of food, you know, last me 10 days. Stay out at the farm 10 days, you know. The only difference is running the generator, you know. Other than that, it'd be just like sitting in Black Canyon, you know, nowhere to go, nothing to do. Oh, it'd be nice if I made it to Detroit, but, I just don't know. Right now, the most important place, really, is Florida. I really, really, really would like to see my family. I haven't seen my brother, sister, half-brothers, half-sister stuff for 35 plus years. I've not seen none of my nieces, nephews, and stuff like that, and I've got a bunch of them out here. Yeah, they all thought I was dead. They didn't tell me when they come to that conclusion and all, but yeah. So that's why I know the good Lord is going to get me to Florida, you know. But I was a butthead this morning getting coffee. I mean, I shouldn't have mouthed off to the lady like I did, get upset at her, you know, and storm out. I got to work on that and be a little nicer. But I did. After a while, I was just standing there, the only person there, and they can't take a minute to say, you know, because I didn't even know if they served coffee. I figured they did. I mean, it's in the morning, they're open, Carl's Jr., but she wouldn't even answer, you know, the question. She was busy on the phone or something over in the little cubicle there. So, I had to kind of ask for forgiveness on that and everything, and take that as a lesson and learn. Maybe that's why I was delayed this morning. It aggravated me so much, I was going to call corporate. But I decided, no. Maybe she just had a bad day or whatever. And I'm just going to let it go. No reason calling corporate, this, that, and the other, over coffee in 10 minutes. You know what I mean? The old me, oh hell, I'd been on the phone to corporate and everything else, and oh my gosh, I forgot. I was trying to like that comment, but this ain't Facebook, so I can't like it. I'm going to do a 420 on Facebook. I got a Spanish son-in-law and Spanish grandkids, but I don't know Spanish. I guess I should learn, my friend, but I don't know Spanish. Although my daughter speaks Spanglish, and I don't even understand that. Yo, Mr. Will, how we doing? Hey, this is not about me, by the way, folks. This is about nobody belongs in jail for weed. They don't. You can sign the petition at 420jim.com. It's that easy. You just click on the petition, and it's going to ask for a name, an address, and an email. And we need as many people on it as we can. I didn't look to see how many is on hoping 140's on it by today. If you screenshot that or scan, you can scan that. And the excuse you don't have a scanner, 420jim.com. Sign the petition. Well, yeah, Frankie, how you doing, my brother? But I left yesterday, or day before yesterday. Yeah. I left Monday. No, I'll take that back. Tuesday afternoon. And I'm headed to Kansas, then Florida, then DC. Hey, did we make 140 today, Mr. Frankie? I didn't get a setup nowhere or nothing, so I doubt it. But I didn't check. I didn't know if you had checked and seen. Have we moved up from 133? Once it hits 10,000, I will do a march, pull permits to do a march in DC, Washington, DC. But everybody's got to help me get to that 10,000 mark. $136, okay. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. I'll take it. It's 4 less than I wanted, but I knew I was asking for a miracle because I was in the little town of Gallup, man, and it's hard to get anybody to do anything in Gallup. It's a party. We got the bird and drinking. Well, we also got Sean. You just never met Sean, Ricky. Sean's a good guy. Sean's a real good guy. I didn't see where Sean posted it up there earlier, too. I appreciate that. Hey, there's 14 watching. I know damn well there's a couple of you 14 that hasn't signed that petition. Look up 420jim.com, 420jim.com. Add your name to the petition. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you'd like to see our cannabis prisoners free and your gun rights back under federal law, you need to read that petition at least. At least read it. I think once you read it, you'd probably sign it. I don't know if, yeah. Yeah, I've known Mr. Sean ever since Officer Roach and Sergeant Hash did that illegal search in West Virginia. Roach and Hash. Oh, and on the petition, by the way, when it asks you if you'd like to chip in, I suggest that people don't. It's up to you. It don't go to me or the mission. It goes to the petition platform, the company that you can do the petitions at. It tells you right on it. It's there for them. So I don't care if you donate to them or not. Okay? Right underneath it says, no thanks, I'd rather share. I would much rather everybody hit the no thanks, I'd rather share, because then I know it's being shared. Instead of somebody that I don't get to see or know or whatever, it's telling me they're asking people to spend money to, you know, spread it out. You shouldn't have to waste your money to spread it out. We the people should be able to do that right here on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. I mean, heck, look at the means I go to. I make a mobile billboard. So if you would, sign the petition, get one friend to sign it. These numbers, once we hit 1,000, they go up quicker and quicker. 10,000 are going to go quicker and quicker. You know, once we eventually get to 100,000, they're just going to fly in. You know, you got to start the trend and get the people to do it, excited about doing it, you know. So everybody needs to be excited about, let's sign this petition and share it. Also, hey, we've got a sidekick on here now. See, they can't even tell the truth. What do you mean, no transmission? Even you. Oh, even Sean picked up on that. See, that's just, you know, an asshole being an asshole, Sean. You know, the world, I guess, needs assholes. It just shows their level of education and stuff when people do things like that. You know? It shows their level of education. My transmission's fine. But see, that's the good Lord working. That's the good Lord working. Because every time them devils come out like that, he proves them to be a liar. And I've been giving these away along the journey. People love them, man. I gave the mayor of Grants, New Mexico, one of these, and his employee that works at his dispensary, I gave her one. Yeah. Because I have love and God in my heart, you know I'm going to have haters, man. I'm not going to touch that. My transmission ain't about to go out, but you're about to go. Bye. If you want negative and drama, keep it up on my channel. See how easy it is to get rid of negativity? I don't have to change my channel, my number, nothing. It's so easy to get rid of negativity here on YouTube. Oh my God. No, Frankie. Damn it. I got to give you a point. 2 points. 2 points. 2 points for Frankie on that one. Damn it, I wish this was Facebook and I could like that comment. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Ricky. But see, the less that we do that, but I guess if someone and them want to do it, it's okay. I can't get into it because, well, we'll tell you, drama will make the channel go high. But me, I'm over the idiots. Maybe if you're here next time that I know you're in my lives here, yeah, I'll let them say what they and see if people, you know. I know on Facebook people never say nothing back because they target you. They target your friends and stuff. They've done it to a lot of my friends. They threaten to call their jobs and all kinds of stupid shit. So I understand that when people don't make comments. I really do. Well, it could be, but I think that's why the bee was there, to try and make me think it was Bryson. But very well could be. That's okay. That's okay. They better hope my transmission burns out before I get to Kansas. Yeah, that's where the lawsuit's being filed. Why do you think I don't care if I have to be there to the 1st of the month? Could it be that I'm going to take them 10 days after the event to be filing and doing all the paperwork for the lawsuit? File lawsuit, get a vehicle fixed, get on down the road. About the time I hit DC, maybe I'd be up for the first hearing. You know, like I did when I sued Walmart. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to find a paralegal and stuff. I got a couple friends looking for me. I'm going to do it on my own through a paralegal. Yeah. Oh, we know they're very ignorant, John. Wow, I can't believe there's still 10 people on here right now. Hey, and please subscribe to the channel. It don't cost anything. Don't let that button that says subscribe mess with you. I don't charge for anybody to subscribe. And if you hit the subscribe button, you can turn on the live notifications. And when I go live, you'll be notified. Excuse me. Because if I do a live in between my scheduled ones, it'll pop up. Also, I'm bringing 420 live. Excuse me. I'm bringing 420 lives back to Facebook. So we'll do that for a little bit. Yeah. You can't fix stupid with Gorilla Tape. Nothing cures stupid. Did you see where I pinned your comment, Frankie? Does it show that I pinned your comment? Right on. That's I was hoping it would. I was hoping it would. Oh, you better watch it. Of course, he has mentioned you in a couple of his videos. I don't watch them, but you know, I see their messages they send me and stuff. But remember how they used to on Facebook threaten everybody? Most of that was Bryson, but the Confather them are doing it too. Because I know when Bryson was out of it, they were still doing all the threats. And just like, you know, calling the coffee shop in Black Canyon City, you know, the market, they called all the different places around there telling them what a bad person I was. The whole town knows different and knew different, but that's just the type that they are. So. Oh, did I mention there's one thing that I will take in settlement instead of cash on the lawsuit? Yeah. See, if they don't want to pay me with cash, I've got a counter offer. Because I am going to kick their ass for violation of civil rights. I guarantee you. Now, I don't know what I'd win in cash. I know what I'm going to ask for. But they will probably have one other option. And that is to prosecute everybody involved in the conspiracy to ruin this mission. That would include all of them. That would include Bryson, Rhonda, Confather, Scott Winslow Albert, his old lady, the Bongfather's old lady. I'm talking all of them. Uh, down in Graham, Texas. Yeah. Bill and Leslie Causey, her new boyfriend. Yep. Any one of them that went in that court was going to testify that, I tried to have anything to do with Monica. Yeah, I'd be willing to settle for that instead. So maybe they'll take that deal. You never know. All I'm asking is them to do their job. The UFOs. Woody LePage comes to mind when I see the Woody Mac. Damn, where'd it go? Oh, there it is, hidden. What, mama dog? Man, it got down to 28 last night. I didn't know that. I mean, the dogs had the blanket, and mama, they were all warm. Me, I got chilly about 4 o'clock, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, well, hell, it's almost time to wake up, and I fell back asleep. And 5:30, I woke up and I looked, and it was like 28. I went out, fired up the generator, and turned the heat on. Said, "Damn, no wonder it's cold." Oh, and the puppies, their eyes are barely coming open. One had almost open, and one had them like halfway open a little while ago. I haven't checked all 8, but let me grab one and see what they're doing. So by tomorrow, a couple of them will definitely have their eyes open. Well, this one's moving around too much. What, babies? What? I'm not mama. I'm not mama. No, I'm not mama. No. Nope, that one don't have the eyes open. Ugh. Nope. I guess I have to check them tomorrow. Well, they're trying to munch, so I don't want to grab any of the other ones. Tomorrow, a couple of them for sure will have their eyes open. Watching. Oh, it's up to 14 now. Frankie, I'm going to be in Santa Rosa. What's Santa Rosa? I'm going to be in Santa Rosa tomorrow and probably stop for the day. I'm only a couple hours from there. So 7 o'clock, I'll head there. 9 o'clock, I'll be there. They don't have no flea markets, but they got a lot of dispensaries and stuff. So I'm going to try and hang out, see if I can get some donations for fuel. And then probably stop in Tucumcari and do the same. They don't look like there's nothing within range, flea market wise, that I can get to. Unless I went back to Albuquerque, and I'm not paying half day sessions, $20 a space, $40, because it takes 2 space. I couldn't afford the Albuquerque one. Right on. Oh, goodness sakes. And Tucumcari, I'm going to cut up north so I can get over to 70. And then I'll take 70 in. Because that'll cut out probably, I don't know. I didn't look. But I can go like this, or I can do a corner. I'm taking the angle. Oh, goodness sakes. And you know, the funny thing is, I've drove all this before. I guarantee you, this route, going to Topeka, I've drove before. But I just don't remember which route I took and this, that, and the other. Once I get on it and I look at the cities and stuff, then I remember. That's the advantage of having a GPS. Me, when I drove a tow truck, if I had to look up the call, I'd look it up, because back then you used maps. I'd look it up on the map, you know, and put it in my head or jot it down on a piece of paper, depending how many turns and stuff. But if somebody was with the car, you know, and I'm taking them somewhere, now if they just give me an address where to drop it off, cool, I'll look it up, you know, and I'll do it. But if they're riding with me, oh hell, I don't even open them up. Like, okay, you're the navigator, where are we going? And they look at you funny. I'm like, I know how to get myself back. I don't know where you're going. Just, you're the navigator, tell me which way to go. Nowadays, everybody got it good with DoorDash and all this, with GPS. Shit. I mean, I like it. Oh, shucks. Heck, I didn't eat nothing until after 4 o'clock today. I just running, driving, fixing, working, driving, fixing, working. It was crazy. Did you see a helicopter parked next to me? Didn't you see the helicopter parked next to me? Oh, yeah, man. See, I'm in an airport. Got this brand new helicopter. Oh no, shucks, it is a truck stop. I thought I was at the airport there for a minute. Got the rescue chopper. That's a heck of a tail rotor, isn't it? Wicked. I forget where. Oh, Hudson Bay. I may be wrong, but I think it's Hudson Bay, Hudson River, Hudson Bay, something like that, by New York. 3 kids and 2 adults hit the water, and they don't know, at the time when they first reported, they didn't know anything about it except it landed upside down. We hit the water upside down. That would be weird for a helicopter to flip upside down before it hit the water. One might be able to look that up if you want to find out about it. I think I was on TikTok when it came in as breaking news. GTA up there. Yeah. Yeah, I used to like playing that game when I run that pawn shop at night. But that was back when it was 1, 2, and 3. Now they got more than that, I'm sure. But the missions was what was cool. Where you had to keep doing all the different missions. I used to hide all the fire trucks and ambulances and stuff. Yeah, I'd jump in, steal them, and then I'd go and park them in the garage and shit and hide them. When you had them people in the black SUVs covering you, damn, better have the cheat coats. Lulu, mama's dog. Oh, let's grab one now and see if we can get the eyes open. They're probably all go to sleep now. Probably all go to sleep now. Yeah. Oh, not going to have eyes. Nope. They was. I know. I seen one barely had them open and one had them at least halfway open. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I knew I seen one. See the eye? Oh. You got eyes. You got eyes. Isn't that precious? It's going to be another 5 or 6 days and they have hearing. Nope, she don't have hers open yet. It's okay, Lulu. Yeah, she don't have hers open yet. I knew I'd seen a puppet did though. So tomorrow, a couple more probably have them open. By the next day, all of them probably have them open. You a proud mama? Are you a proud mama? Are you a proud mama? I'm sorry, Jack. Are you a proud mama? Jack wasn't barking at you. No. He was barking at me. I stepped on his tail. What you doing, bud? What you doing, bud? Poor guy, he's not hurting or nothing. He just he don't seem happy. I guess when you get that old, there's not much to be happy about. Huh, buddies? You my good boy. You my good boy. Oh, he's my good boy. Yeah. Poor guy. You know, it'd be something if he makes it and I lose him while I'm at Lessman's farm. I think that'd be a great burial place. If he was to pass away and I got their permission, I think that would be great. Maybe he knows something that I don't, you know? He's such a good boy. I'd love to see him make the whole journey, but I don't know. He did earlier. He did earlier. I don't know if he's still watching. But earlier he did. Right on, Will. Right on. Much love back at you, brother. I know I got everybody across the, yeah, just like Tom in Topeka, you know. Sean, I'm sure, has a place, or his daughter, the one that's got Lilu's pup. I mean, I'm sure, but it just hit me, you know. I'm going to be out there for a while, probably, between fixing the RV, filing the lawsuit, and doing the event. You know what I mean? Directions. But hey, I do appreciate, and like I say, hopefully he makes it all the way to DC and back. But but I don't know what I could do to make him happy. He ain't gonna go fetch balls, and not he won't fight with me no more or nothing. You know, I think she broke his spirit. You know. Oh, right on, man. That's my landlord back here in Black Canyon City. A month ago, or a month and a half ago, when I thought Jack was getting ready to pass, I asked him if I could, you know, bury him there, you know, around the back of the property. And he said that they have a pet cemetery at his daughter's place, and that he'd rather, you know, that we put it out the pet cemetery at the daughter's. And I had that arranged, but he's still with me. Hopefully he's still with me all the way up to you and beyond, but it's good to know that he knows there's a place of rest for him somewhere. Oh goodness. These things are going to start turning cute really quick. And then annoying. And then obnoxious. But I gotta say, they know how to relax. Yesterday I did a picture of a guy straight up, all full paws up in the air, you know. Look at this one. An eagle like mama, laying face down, spread out, little legs and all. They know how to relax. They all got their different poses, whatever you call it. Hey Frankie, what's the temperature tonight? What's the temperature tonight in Albuquerque? Did you put that up? Let me go back and look. Did I miss that message too? Oh wow, okay. I didn't see you answered that about the plane helicopter crash, Frankie. Wow. So I guess they all died. Wow. Albuquerque. Oh, 48. That's cool. That's cool. At least it ain't gonna be 28. I wanted to know whether I should plan on running the generator and using the heat for a little bit, get it hot in here. But yeah, that ain't gonna be bad. What? Man, that's a shame. 3 kids, a mom, a dad, and the pilot. Did it say what happened, or? What would flip a helicopter over? A gust of wind or something? I mean, I've flown on a smaller plane 3 times that I can remember. One was my very first foster parents. We flew down to a where they built the Piper Cubs and stuff like that. We walked through the factory. The second time, my mom, she met a guy and took her on a date, and he took her and us kids flying in his plane. And when I was in the Boy Scouts, we went on a plane ride. Other than that, I've flown in a jet one time, and that's when I bought myself out of Acapulco. I was sitting on an Eastern airline, and we'll say shit to nobody till we got off that ground. Yep. Now, I remember back when I spent a year in Okeechobee, Florida, the boys' school, which ended up being one of the best years of my life. It taught me how to cook, and that's when I got the job on the boats and stuff. But we had this great plan to escape, me and this other kid, and I was reading a book on flying a helicopter, Will. Yep, I was studying a book on how to fly a helicopter. We were going to sneak out, get over to the, we stole a knife out of the kitchen, and we was going to steal the lady in the, not our short order class, but the regular lunch class where everybody eats. We were going to take her car keys and drive over to the airport, hop in the helicopter, and take off. Now, of course, we never did that, but that was our great escape plan that we was going to try and do in Okeechobee. Now, I stole the knife. My friend wanted to hold it until we was ready to go, and he got busted with the knife and told him the whole story. and that's a true story. True story. Probably would have killed ourselves that night if we'd made it to the helicopter. But at that time, wanted out there so bad, you know, hey, if we had to fly out, we was going to fly out. I'll be damned. Well, Well, you still got to take off and land. Oh, I wasn't your normal kid. No, instead of the Grand Theft Auto, the first thing that I was going to try and steal, I didn't get to, because we never got the car and we never got to the airport. But that was the plan. Yeah, I was going to steal a helicopter. Yep. Knew how to fire it up. I knew the controls, everything, as a kid anyway. Good thing we never made it, huh? Things we think of as a kid. And then later on in life, we steal a boat. And we never got caught for that. I'm sure insurance paid it off. Nobody lost nothing. But yeah, we never heard a word about that one. Yeah, never stole the car like most teenagers do. Stole the boat. Thought about stealing the helicopter. Didn't think about stealing a car. Goodness sakes. Oh, shucks. Well, what else should we talk about? No. That'd be cool to take a train. I wouldn't have the cojones to try and take a train. I really wouldn't. Now, one thing I love, the only reason I took this job as a night security guard, because, man, it's boring, like 9 to 5, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. or 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. I forget what it was, but, yeah, boring as hell. Just a construction yard, big fenced-in construction yard. And over here, they got a bunch of the trucks that are, in their own bullpen, big area. There's anything you want. There's track hose, there's skid steers, there's dump truck. There's any type of equipment you want over there. They did all kind of excavation and shit. I forget the name of it. Warner Brothers or something like that. Warren Brothers Construction, I think. Anyhow, after I've learned, the whole yard, walk around, be bored, the job itself, I was bored. This was probably in the first week. And I was bored, and they had this, I still don't know what the name of it is. It's made for digging ditches. It's got an arm and a bucket. And you can swing it around and reach out and extend it out and scoop like out of the ditch, and then put it in it's basically kind of like a track hose arm or a backhoe, but it's on a regular truck, and it's just a boom, and it can go in and out, up and down, and at the end it's got the bucket like this. And that got me hooked, because I was bored, and I'm like, man, I wonder what this thing does. I kind of knew what it does. I've seen them work on the side of the road and all, but I never knew nothing about it until that night. And I passed a couple hours time figuring out all kinds of stuff. Oh, this makes you go up and down, in and out, left and right, curl the bucket and all. And that time period I was there working for the company, I've been in probably 3/4 of every one, if not more, of their vehicles, playing around, learning it, driving around the lot, whatever. Just having a good old time. It passed the hours. Yeah, I credit being able to go in there and play with all those toys as to my education on running heavy equipment. I mean, that's where I got my start, real young, you know, being a security guard. I think I was 19, 20 maybe at that time. I don't really remember. But it was fun going out there playing with equipment all night and get paid for it. Shit, I used to have a master cat key. They're not hard to get. They're really not hard to get, but I used to have a master key for Caterpillar. Loaders, excavator, yeah, tractor, backhoe, pretty much. The grader, yeah, the grader, yeah. The grader's a whole different animal. Our boss, he's like playing a piano. You know, you got all your levers here, and to him is like playing a little piano. And he'd be watching us. And I mean, yeah. But I mean, that's what he did, you know. Besides owning the company, he was a grader. Now, I liked when I got to drive it to the job site, the Pepsi job site we was working at. There's a couple of times I had to drive it over to the Pepsi job site from our shop to the job site or whatever. Oh, I like doing that. It was pretty cool driving the grader down the highway and all. But to try and grade with it, nah. Now, he'd have me rip with it a lot. I just, you know, lower the rippers and go forward and rip the ground. But when it comes to that blade and curving it, you know, and shit, no. It's nowhere near as easy as anybody thinks. Back on. Yeah. Heck, I enjoyed driving the compactor. I enjoyed the hell out of driving the compactor. Everybody stays out of your way. You could tell where you've been, where you haven't been. You had an area to do, and you just put your headphone on and just drive on, and just all day long back and forth. Every once in a while, hop in a water truck and throw a layer of water down. But, you know, that only took, if you didn't have to get water, you know, hour and a half if you had to get water. If you didn't have to get water, 30 minutes to get off the compactor, get to the water truck, run it around, you know, about 30 minutes. But if I had to go fill with water, that took an extra hour. Water truck's pretty cool too. Oh, I would love to do. You know what? I would do one for free. I would actually do one for free. If you knew of a boss that had to tear a place down, I don't care if it's with a wrecking ball, an excavator. Yeah, I'm in. I'd love to do that. And I'd do it for free. Water trucks, you pull up, you fill the truck with water. Anybody can do that. And then when you want to dump, you got a little controls here. Up front, you got a left and a right that shoot to the sides, or you can have them where they shoot to the front. You set that where you want to shoot. And the same in the back. So you basically have 4 controls, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. And then you have another one where you can turn on like a fire hose. And some have a side blast. But, most of the time, you go fill the truck, like at the Pepsi plant. Every time we did a layer of dirt, it had to be watered and compacted. And then they do a compacting test. They take this machine that's radioactive and shit, and they push it in the ground and set it there, and it tells you the density of the ground, how compact it is. And if it's not meeting standards, you got to re-wet it, recompact it a second time. We put 13 layers in there. But yeah, if we had just finished the layer, take the water truck first of the day and wet the place, and then the belly dumps just keep coming in one after another, dumping and laying it down. And Floyd, that was the owner, he'd come by the grader and knock the hills, spread it out. Once he had made that pass and spread it out and got a couple of rows over, then I just compacted it all. That's why I say he could be watching us, other employees, running that damn grader, and I don't. Yeah, you've got to compensate for every little movement that grader makes. Your blade's going to make it. You know what I mean? But man, he could have a nice, perfect, level grade every time. Now they got where you can put a GPS on your blade and just set in the cab, and the arrow will go up, or the arrow will go down, and tell you which side of the blade needs to go up or down and whatnot. One year in, I want to say Tampa, Florida, Kirtland Air Force Base, yeah. We got the contract to demo the barracks. And our part of the team went in and oh, I loved tearing the bathroom stalls and the toilets and the urinals. Oh, yeah. Busting them out and throwing them out in a big pile out, the windows. Oh, yeah, I loved it. I got paid to do it. Yep, a sledgehammer and an axe. That was my tools for the day. And had so much damn fun doing that shit and got paid doing it. Now, we didn't get to knock the, concrete shell down or nothing, but we stripped out the kitchens, the overhead vents, everything. Tossed it all out, everything in there. Got a new neighbor parking, I guess. We're trying to park. Oh, sorry about that yawning dam. That's supposed to be sativa. I think it's indica. But hey, when it's free, it's for me. You know what I mean? Well, my friends, I think I'm about ready to call it an evening unless there's anything anybody wants to talk about. I'm sitting here making myself tired. I did get up early this morning. I'll probably get up early in the morning too. Look at these little puppies. They're so cute. They're not going to stay cute long. A couple months from now, I'm going to be, I couldn't come live in Colorado though, Frankie. I hear they're doing a law. What is it? No more than 4 pets per family or something now? They're trying to put in effect in Colorado. It's either 4 or 6. Cats and dogs. They're putting a limit to how many you can own. You hear about that? Oh, Mr. Greg, he's not hurting. He's eating, he's drinking, but he's not happy. You know what I mean? I remember as happy-go-lucky and whatnot, but it's cool. He's old, he's relaxing. He likes my touch, responds to my touch and stuff, so, you know. But, yeah. He's too old to play or anything like that, you know. Now, he'll go off and get excited every once in a while. Like earlier, he went off when somebody come by the door. He was over there, so y'all didn't hear it, but if he was paying attention, you would have heard his bark. I hadn't heard that serious bark for, a week or so. And that's when he'd see Curly, Lilu's boyfriend. Yeah. But he just mainly lays around and rests. Oh, it's not just your city, Frankie. The state. Yeah, he's still got teeth. They're putting a state band in, not a city. A state ban, from what I heard. Question. I got 6 grandkids. Plus they got a mom and dad. What if they all wanted a pet? If they're responsible pet owners, they shouldn't be able to make a law or nothing like that, I don't think. Oh, Jack eats pretty good. Jack eats fairly well. Sometimes like a month ago, he wolfed it down so fast that it just clogged his throat. He was standing there eating. Next thing I know, he fell over on his side. I thought he had died because he just like stiff and fell over. And when his side hit the floor, it must have pushed it out because all of a sudden lunch meat was what it was, luncheon loaf, come out, where he hadn't even chewed it up, just kind of like swallowed it and swallowed it and swallowed it. So now I do everything in small pieces and stuff. One other time, about a week after, he tried to eat too fast on something and did the same thing. Right on. You're right, Will. You're right, Will. Yeah. If Jack had Jack would say I got her first. Jack would say, nah, that's my sloppy seconds. You got sloppy seconds. Jack had more pride than that, man. Damn it, they don't refill these things. I have to refill them. Absolutely. Hey, give me a minute. Oh, shit, I'm getting old. Man, sometimes I think I should have rethink taking Mary. If she could have done anything to relieve all this stress the last couple of days, that would have been good. Look at old stupid there. The stupid trove something my something. You know, it's got to be a shame to not have a loved one that you could, see, me, it's different. I don't have a significant other. If I had a significant other, I'm not going to be on the computer trying to make fake accounts to make a stupid comment just to get blocked. Don't make no sense. They let them make all their stupid accounts and get blocked all they want. It shows their ignorance, and what can you say outside of that? They're very unhappy. They're very, very unhappy. If you think they're unhappy now, wait a month. I give it 2 months. They say good things come in time. They probably made that account just so they could see where I pinned that bad dong father. No dong for you. Very creative. Oh, I mean, hey, The government's corrupt. That's all I can say. But I got a pretty good case. Damn, that's cool. I got a not. This case is 10 times better than the Walmart case. And as far as I'm concerned, it involves all of them. The city, from the mayor and them that had the meeting, the judges that wouldn't give me the restraining order, take me serious, that I was being stalked and stuff. Yeah. I got all the proof in the world now. All the proof in the world. Yeah. So, yeah. Funny how the tides will turn. They should be like Huntington, West Virginia, when Trooper Roach and Sergeant Hash did the illegal search. They told me to file a tort claim, you know, and the city would take care of it, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, why? Walmart gave me 2 cameras and a pair of jeans. That, you know, I'm happy. I don't want to sue taxpayers. But here in Topeka, oh yeah. And look what they're doing with taxpayers' money anyway, so I might as well get some of it. At least it goes for a good cause. I give it to my family. Well, a chunk of it anyway. But then again, I might end up getting nothing. They may take that deal and finally look at this as a conspiracy and go after all of them. Woo-hoo! Would that just save them a lot of money and make me happy? And they like filling prisons. Well, let them all do a little time. 3 to 7. That's what conspiracy carries. To me, I think that'd be a fair judgment. I'd be happy with that. I shouldn't have to, you know, put that there or settle that. They should have already done that and been doing it. And I still got to check on a couple of things. I haven't thought to do them, just like now. This is the first time I thought of, damn, I haven't canceled my Prime. I need to cancel my Prime. Frankie, message me later. Did you cancel your Prime? 10 minutes after my live, if you're still here. Damn it. I mean to do things, but man, I get so busy and off on the other things. Hey, I'm old. I got a call today out of the blue from my, I call her my sister. We're no blood relation, but she came into Farmington, New Mexico one day up there at Labor Ready. And her and her niece, I think it was. And we hit it off as friends. And hell, we've been friends to this day. Real good friends. And I've always called her my sis. She was a truck driver until her old man got in a wreck. So he was doing construction, driving the construction truck home, and somebody hit him. And it messed them all up. So she went off the road. They got a place in Farmington, and that's where they stay. But she called me today. That was pretty cool. Yeah. Unless you know my monitor TV, this one with the cameras, that one's fallen down like 4 times now. I've got to remember to set it down. My other little one that size, the one I bought from the thrift store, I set it down. Like I was watching it yesterday. Here after I get rid of the live, depending, I might set it up for, half hour. But I just have it laying over here when I'm driving, laying down, padded, so it can't fall. I'm going to have to start doing that with that one, or get a better latch to it, make a better latch, whatever. Come think of it, the latch ain't even on it. It probably wouldn't have fallen over, but I would have been pissed if it did. But this thing takes some pretty good bumps here and there. You've been traveling hundreds of miles and seen, different levels of the road and shit that, go cross country. It's really rough on tires and vehicles. But yesterday, it worked fine. I'm sure it'll work fine today. It was hanging down where the puppies are, but they ain't got teeth yet, so I'm not worried about the cable. I moved it out of their way. But it ain't gonna be long. They all gonna have their eyes open running around, because that one definitely has the eyes open halfway, So cool. And he was tucked under a blanket earlier this morning, and I kept hearing one, wah, 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 wah. And he was wrapped up in the blanket, probably getting warm, by then. And when I let him out and I picked him up to look at him, he had the little squint eyes. And I'm like, oh, cute. His eyes was open, he was blind because he's in the blanket. Why? Hi, little boy. Hi, little boy. Hi, little boy. Oh, he's got that eye open on the right hand side. Just barely. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna have your eyes open too. Yes, you're gonna have your eyes open too. Yeah. Oh, hi. Hi. How you doing? Well. Oh, they're so cute. I don't know. Oh, I didn't know my voice was going robotic. Anyhow, it's time for me to get out of here. It really is. I want to go to bed, get some rest, go to sleep, fuel up in the morning, head towards Santa Rosa, see what I can do. Get up a couple donations maybe. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really, 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 really cool. Well, my friends, catch me again tomorrow. Oh, shucks. Noon on YouTube and 4:20 on Facebook. And we'll see you then. Until then, oh, I love how they got to make another stupid channel. Bye-bye, stupid. Until then, peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream. United we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. Jack loves you, Lilu, the puppies, me, and Jesus loves you. Have a great evening. See you tomorrow.